Hey Cancer Leo, how's everyone doing? We are going to check out March 1st to 15th energies for you guys, but firstly I wanted to go through a few things. Firstly, if you'd like a personal reading, you can check the About section on my YouTube channel, and it will change as of March 1st. So if you read it and would like a reading and you get your email into me before March 1st, you're good to go. Otherwise, like I said, I will change that information and things will be done a slightly different way. Secondly, I'm on the Instant Go app now, which is currently only for iOS users, but I'll leave the link in the description, and if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can definitely use that. It's a easy way to have a quick answer or just to even get a hold of me, that kind of a thing. I also have a new website, and I'll leave the link in the description box. And for both of those things, I'm looking for testimonials. So if you've had a personal reading from me and you'd like to share that, please email me your testimonial. And as it stands, I'll use your first name, last initial, unless you let me know otherwise. So if you just want your initials or whatnot on there, just let me know, okay? And then also, I just wanted to say thank you for all your care and concern about my surgery. Everything went just fine, and it should all be good from here on out. So, let's get right into your reading. So, for March 1st to 15th, you guys have an underlying energy on the tarot is Five of Cups. And so there is a feeling of loss here, and underlying energy for the cloud deck is thunder. So it feels like there was some kind of an explosion that caused this feeling of loss. So it could be a relationship, it could be a job, because I do feel like it could have been a job. It could even just be emotionally, where things have been unstable for you emotionally, and it's caused a lot of storms. Alright, so let's take a look at your cards. To start out, you guys have the Shield in the World. So it kind of feels like you're protecting yourself from the world right now. It could also be some kind of karmic bond that you're not letting go of. And I feel like you could also be protecting yourself from whichever loss that you've had. And you're kind of looking out into the world now. What else can I do? Where can I go from here? What's the next step? So it looks like a good energy in that you're protecting yourself. And I don't know why, but this World card to me is always a Leo versus a Taurus. So if you've had an issue with a Taurus in recent times, that could even just be the energy of a Taurus, which I could see as a boss, that kind of a feeling. So if you've had any troubles with your job or a boss, then you're shielding yourself from that. So there may have been an explosion at work. Oh, the world wants to jump away. So next we have the Wave and the Eight of Swords. So again, I feel this job feeling, because to me, in this card, this is the job, and up here, this is the job. So it's like you've had an emotional time at a job. If not, then that's just your own home. That's something's gone on where maybe you had to leave your home, and leaving it behind has caused you a lot of pain. Otherwise, you're feeling trapped in this emotional state at this time. So that could be why you're shielding yourself from the world right now, is that you just feel trapped and highly emotional, and you don't want to explode in any kind of way. So next you have the Silent and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so to me the Five of Pentacles is a soulmate card. It is not left out in the cold. And the reason I say that is because these two people are always going to help each other no matter what, for better or for worse. But now there's a silence between the two of you. And so that could be a left out in the cold feeling. Either you've left them out in the cold or they left you out in the cold, and it's causing some sadness, over emotion, not only do you feel trapped, but you feel like you have to protect yourself in some way. And the silent is never a good energy to me. It's just a lack of communication, that kind of a thing. So if you felt there was a lack of communication with your soulmate, or is a lack of communication with your soulmate, then that can definitely make you feel left out in the cold. So it's interesting how that card works. So let's keep looking in here. We have the Watery and the Eight of Wands. So now this is more emotion, and it comes with movement, travel, communication, something like that. So maybe all of a sudden the silence is actually changed, and now there's a lot of communication, which also brings a lot of emotion. So I definitely see emotional struggles, there's a lot of water in those last two cards too, so whatever communication is going to be emotional. Whether it be good or bad, who knows, but it feels like the communication is towards your soulmate. So if you felt like you needed to shield yourself from that person, or you felt trapped by that person, or you felt left out in the cold by that person, those things are going to be said out loud. And that's vice versa. If they felt that way about you, that those things are going to be said out loud, and it will bring a lot of emotion. And I don't see it being happy in any way. It's going to be real. It's going to be maybe hard to hear, but I think either one of you probably needs to hear it. So, with this feeling of a loss, I really feel like this is why this is all happening. And I don't see the outcome at this point other than the communication starts again. So if you've been waiting for that communication, that'll probably bring you some solace either way. Just watch yourself though, because if you felt like you needed to shield yourself, just make sure, however you communicate, you are being very creative in how to express yourself. Try not to just burst out crying, kind of a feeling. So, be strong, communicate wisely, and I just want to reiterate that a soulmate could still be somebody you're working with, so it could still be a job situation, or this whole spread could be about a partner, an ex-partner most likely, somebody that you have cut off communication with, but it's coming. So yeah, that looks like an interesting couple weeks. So good luck until the 15th, and we'll be back for a mid-March read, okay? So, good luck until then. That's all I got to say. All right, bye.